The question is, are the Joker 2's box office results not good or very bad?
I have a feeling it's very bad.
It's looking like an absolute dumpster fire, but before we get to that, we've got to do fact of the day. Page number 262, fact number
4.
The average person in the UK talks about the weather 44 times a month to 18 other people.
I believe that.
In fact, I did that today.
You did?
I contributed to that statistic, and that's just called being British. Hey, NarendraTheComic, yes, and right now we're going to be talking about the Joker 2 Folie, Deux, and its disastrous box office numbers, because the first week didn't go great, but it wasn't awful. Turns out the second week was unbelievably bad.
So what you're saying is, last week everyone probably said, you know what, it's okay, this is recoverable. At this stage, it's no longer recoverable.
This is dead in the water. When we came out, you were thinking still it might make 600-700 million. And I said, no, I think this thing's capping out 400 to 500. I think it's gonna struggle to break even.
So this is
gonna lose them hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars because it dropped 81% on its second weekend. It didn't even make it into the top 3 of the weekend. No one would have thought Joker 1 was gonna make over $1 billion on a $50-60 million budget. Then you just go and spend $200 million on the sequel, plus $100 million in marketing means $300 million. Because of that, it needs to make $600 million to break even. This thing is at 150 million worldwide now.
Oh.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? And generally, after the first 2 weeks, it's only gonna make up to 2x that in its total run.
Right.
And that's if it's good.
But the issue is so many people came out of that film and said, no, don't go and see it. And it's one thing to come out of a film and say, I'm not sure, it wasn't for me. We were seeing people with our own eyes leaving the cinema. I've never seen cinema dropouts like this in my life. It was like a culture shock moment.
It was amazing, actually, because normally you'll see 1 or 2 people, maybe they've got an emergency, something's come up and they have to leave. But this was just people dropping like flies saying, I'm done. I do not want to watch this. This isn't the movie I thought it was. This isn't what I signed up for 2 hours and 15 minutes. But it turns out it was the movie you signed up for, and it wasn't the movie you wanted. And that's just how the cookie crumbles. So do I think this thing is gonna be able to break even? No. No chance. No way, Jose. But that's what you get for making a bad movie with bad themes and very confused tones.
And at a very high price.
Yeah, you do that and you stick music on it, you're gonna struggle. You're gonna not have a good time. And it turns out this film isn't having a good time at the box office. They clearly made a choice. They made a choice to make something that would be very, very Marmite. And it turns out most people don't like it. So it wasn't just Marmite, it was like fish sauce and Marmite put together. You really have a small minority of people who are gonna say, oh, I love that.
A niche.
Maybe you can like fish sauce and you can like Marmite, but you can't like them together.